Make sure you're in an environment where there are no external distractions, where no one can interrupt you. Make sure your notifications are off on your phone, on your computer, and then sit down in a chair with your back straight, stay alert, stay present, and place both of your hands on your lap, palms facing down, and then close your eyes, and let's begin. So the first step is be aware of what you want to let go of. And let's start here by getting you out of your head and getting you into your body. And I want you to visualize that little voice always yapping about between your ears, still hanging on to things that happened today or things that didn't happen today, things you did, things you didn't do, things you should have done, just going around in circles, thinking about all these things over and over again, hanging on to them. I want you to visualize that voice, changing locations and moving all the way down to the base of your spine. This is also known as your root chakra or your basic chakra, and this is the place that establishes that deep connection with your physical body. So bring your awareness down, all the way down to the base of your spine, and just notice things become a little quieter. You're not thinking from down there, breathing from down there, operating from down there. And let's go ahead and lock in that position by doing 3 cycles of pranic breathing, where you're going to inhale through your nose for the count of 6, hold it for 3, and then exhale for 6, making a shh sound, and then holding it for 3 again. So from the base of your spine, inhale for the count of 6, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, exhale for 6, shh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3 again, 2, 3, breathe normally. Let's do the next cycle. Deep breath from the base of your spine, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, exhale for 6, shh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, breathe normally. And let's do one last cycle here. Big breath from the base of your spine, inhale for 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, exhale for 6, shh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, breathe normally. Really feel that connection to your body. You're out of your head, that little voice is a lot quieter, and I want you to bring your awareness back to the different sensations going on. And just see if anything stirred up, if there's any tension, any discomfort, any tightness, any upsets, anything that came up during the course of the day that you maybe didn't acknowledge. Let's give those sensations the attention they need now. And just notice what comes up. Think about your day. What sensations arise? Think about things that happened today, things that didn't happen today, things that you did, things that you didn't do, things that you should have done. Notice if there's any self-attack, if you're judging yourself for today, criticizing yourself for today, making yourself wrong for things you did or didn't do or should have done. Maybe something that you really wanted to happen didn't happen the way you wanted it to, or it didn't happen at all. Maybe you found yourself in a situation where you were embarrassed, disappointed. Notice the sensations. Notice if there are some things you're still trying to figure out or make sense of today. Or if you're already thinking about tomorrow, and if there's any dread, worry, or anxiety. Bring your awareness to the associated sensations and let them come up. And we're going to move to the second step here, which is allow yourself to experience them fully. And what I want you to do now is to stay with those sensations, to sink into them and let them take over. Don't resist them, don't fight them, don't judge them. Don't try to fix them or get rid of them or try to understand them. There is nothing you need to do. Just surrender to them. Just be with them, stay with them, and keep breathing from the base of your spine, validating them. Let them take over. Sink into them even more. Breathe into them. Be with them fully. Now let's start moving into the third and final step, which is let it come up and let it out. And this is what we're going to do now. You're going to invite all of the sensations to come up and come out. Remember, they want to leave. They want to run their course and reach their natural end and fade away. You just have to stop hanging on to them by resisting them. So what we're going to do here is 3 more cycles of pranic breathing. Breathing into these sensations, letting them take over with each inhale, visualizing them coming up, and with each exhale, making that shh sound. I want you to visualize them passing through you and letting them out. So tune into the different sensations that were brought up, and let's bring them up for the count of 6. Inhale now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Exhale for 6. Shh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. There's probably more down there. Bring your awareness to them. Tune into them. And let's bring them up and release them. Inhale for the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold them for the count of 3. Get ready to let them out. Exhale for 6. Shh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. We're going to do one last cycle here. Whatever's left, any sensation, bring your awareness to them, and let's bring all of that up right now. Inhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Send it all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it all out. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. And let's just let things settle for a bit here. And notice a feeling of lightness. Notice a weight that's been lifted. A feeling of relief. And let's just stay with this new experience of yourself for a few moments right now. All is good. All is perfect. Just be with yourself. Now let's do one last cycle of pranic breathing. Breathing from the base of your spine. Inhale for the count of 6, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Exhale for 6. Shh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. Now we're going to get ready to come back, relieved, at peace, and ready to have a great night of deep sleep. Slowly start moving your body a little. Bring some awareness back to your surroundings. And slowly get ready to open your eyes right now.
All right, as you're progressing through the videos, we have sunlight here all of a sudden. I'm also wearing something different. Anyways, in this video, as promised, we'll be talking about what to wear. And you can slowly but steadily see how your week is evolving and what kind of call to actions you have to do. And yeah, it's a busy fucking week, of course, because you're on this fucking program and we're not here to do fluff talk, so let's get right into it. Now, in RSD, we talk a lot about, you know, looks don't matter. We've all had that. You've seen me picking up chicks in my infield footage for free on YouTube, or even in the premium infield footage in the Natural or Fearless, with basically wearing whatever the fuck I want. Now, again, I want to emphasize, you don't have to do that. You can make shit easier for you by getting a kick-ass first impression by having proper style first. That being said, though, you don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on the most expensive Gucci suit or whatever the fuck. Dude, I look very sharp in €9 H&M shirts, $5 H&M shirts, doesn't fucking matter. Like, again, it's not about this guy's wearing something expensive and that why it's hot. No, it's more like about, like, okay, does this guy wear shit that fits him well and that is somewhat in fashion? Right? Because again, it emanates how much is this guy respecting himself? How much is he taking care of himself? So we've talked about hygiene already. We've talked about body language already, so let's get into what to wear. Generally, like I said, something that is pretty much in fashion. It is not like some outlandish shit, but at the same time, you don't have to obviously be super focused on the newest trend or whatever the fuck. No, just like wear something that is generally sharp and looks pretty good, that is nowadays considered to make a guy look good. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna look at 3 outfits, and what you're gonna do then is you're gonna go outside to the city, to the mall, and you're gonna buy these 3 outfits for you, and those outfits you can wear in any situation, right? There's one outfit appropriate for any situation, and that way you'll always look sharp, you always feel confident, and you always get a kick-ass first impressions. Because again, for women interpret a lot into fashion, into what the guy is wearing. I can compensate for it with a fucking Jurassic Park shirt. I can walk over to the Jurassic Park shirt, I can compensate with it because I have killer fucking game. But if I would give myself some advice, myself when I was 20, when I started out, I'm like, dress a little sharper, it will make things a lot easier. You will get the hook point, the initial hook point in the first couple seconds a lot easier. So let's talk about a going out look, okay? What are you going to wear when you go into the clubs, when you go into the fucking bar, wherever the fuck it is? What are you gonna wear? And I always say, like, Americans, they really don't have that look thing down. Many Europeans are gonna be like, yeah, of course, I wear this fucking shit all the time. Don't want to judge here, even though I just did. But anyway, let's talk about this. Obviously, start at the bottom. Shoes. What kind of shoes do you want to wear? And I have nice pictures here on my computer, and we're gonna edit them in here so you can see them. It's crazy because it was one of the crazy things that I never thought shoes are important. And then every girl I asked, every girl I slept with, I'm like, what do you look at first when you look at a guy? And they always say eyes and shoes. It's so weird. Eyes and shoes. And really, if you pay attention upon your initial approach, you see the girl do this and then this. She looks at your eyes, looks down at your shoes, and then looks at your eyes. I don't know why, whatever. So if you wear proper shoes, you're gonna get a very good first impression already. So these right here, black boot-like shoes. That's it. That's what you're gonna get. Black boot-like shoes. They don't need to be Doc Martens, which are very high and they go up very high, but basically black dress shoes that look fairly decent. Now, the second version here, these are a little more casual, but they also do the trick. They also look good, and you can also get them 90% of clubs with them. And then we have the third picture here. That's, again, very similar. It's just boot-like shoes that are black, and that way you look very, very classy. So get these 3 shoes, not get one of these 3 shoes. You don't have to get all 3 of them. Get one of these 3 pair of shoes, and those you will wear in the club. You don't need to get expensive ones. You can get these fucking shoes for 20, 30 bucks, some cheap ass fucking shoes. I know everything about that because I used to be a broke motherfucker and I would still pay for stuff very little for stuff that would make me look somewhat sharp, you know. So let's look at the next one here. Coming up from the shoes, pants. And this is something where I see many guys fail hard, totally unnecessary. They get pants that don't fit, they get a weird color, and they get jeans that look like kind of washed out, like the classic blue jean style of jeans that don't really fit. Tons of guys in the club like that. You want to just be 10-20% cooler than those guys. So you're gonna get black jeans that fit you well, okay? That are not like some baggy shit. Don't get baggy jeans, please. Unless you're really planning on just going to the hip hop clubs and just exclusively hip hop chicks and all that shit. But the chances are high that you're not gonna do that. So get nice, somewhat fitting black jeans. For example, this one here, perfect example. Looks really good, looks really sharp. And then the second example here also looks very good. They're very well fitting, and that's it. Now on top of that, you're gonna get a metal buckle belt, okay? Get a belt. Like, you can even see in the first picture, the first jeans picture here, the guy doesn't have a belt. If he had a cool metal buckle belt, it would look so much more epic. And again, example number 1 here, this looks like a very luxurious version. You don't need to buy this at all. Example number 2, metal buckle, super simple. You can get these things for $7 anywhere. Example number 3, very, very similar. And those are metal buckle belts that you should get. Now, here what you're gonna wear, this is also a big thing. Wear a fitted t-shirt. Not a double XL that hangs out here, not a, like, whatever the fuck is, wear a fitted t-shirt. If you're well in shape, wear a nice slim fit t-shirt. It's gonna make you look so fucking sharp. If you're not super well in shape, obviously you're gonna get in shape, then you don't have to wear slim fit, but wear a fitted shirt. This is so fucking key. For example, these ones here. And as you can see here in this first example, it is either white or black. I recommend white or black because they're elegant. You don't see sweat stains, something that I see so many guys neglect. They talk to the girl, they do like this, and there's like this disgusting sweat stain. With white or black, it's very unlikely that she's gonna see that in a club or in a night, anywhere where there's not enough light. So white or black, very simple but well fitted, collared, long sleeve shirt. Okay, black or white, fitting, long sleeve, collared. Okay, get one of these shirts. If you want to, get both white and black. If you want to mix it up, totally cool. Watch out when you get white that it's not a see-through. Some white shirt and then you see like the dark nipples, it's a little weird. Don't get that. And the cool about that is I like the sleeves up, because I like the long sleeves because you can pull sleeves up and it makes you look very, very cool, especially if you're working out. Your lower arms are like a little thicker, so you can see that in this video of mine actually. This is literally a simple fucking $7 H&M white shirt with a collar. It fits me well, it fits to my body shape, and I'm pulling the sleeves up, makes me look very, very cool, not too snobby, not too stuck up in my head, in my own ass. That's really key. When you're going out, you want to look, with this going out look, you want to look elegant, you want to look sharp, but not snobby, okay? Girls don't like snobby, they just don't like it. Well, here's what you're gonna add a wristwatch to it, okay? This could, again, there's wristwatches for like $20, they look super sharp. You don't need a fucking Rolex, please. If you want some, sure, get it, but you don't need a Rolex. Black or silver is really good. Don't get one of these like G-Shock Sports things. Don't wear that shit for going out. It looks a little immature, and the girl's like, why does he wear that? Like, is he not aware that this is a nightclub? Why is he bringing like one of these sports watches? I've done it every now and then, but I don't recommend it. Get one of these like simple black or silver watches to go out. What you can do is you can get an iWatch or an Android smartwatch because they light up. They have a little display on there. It's a little peacocky, tiny little bit peacocky, but it's still stylish for being out in the evening, okay? And that way you don't look fucking weird. And yeah, don't wear a necklace. People take it too far. They have like some bling on there, and it's always like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Are you like some mafioso or whatever? Like, it's really, really weird. And it's really important. I'll probably say that later on as well with the other two looks. Go to the store and have them fucking recommend them shit to you. Like literally go there and be like, yo, can you advise me a little bit? Can you help me out? I'm a fucking dude. It's amazing. Like literally, you can even use that to game. Like walk up to the hot girl that works at H&M and be like, yo, can you help me out? Like I'm trying to look a little sharp. She's super happy to help you. First of all, because girls love that shit. And second of all, she gets paid in commission. So she's gonna help you out a lot, and she's gonna really make sure like this is the color that fits you. This is the body. This is the shape that fits to your body, etc. Is it more black? Should you wear more white? Whatever. So stay within the guidelines that I just gave you. Show the people those fucking pictures if you want to, and let them guide you through the process. Now let's look at your second look here, which is your sports look. Your sports look. We're gonna talk about sports later because you're gonna sign up for a gym. Yes, you're gonna sign up for a fucking gym if you're not signing up for a gym yet. This is not a pure pickup program. This is a program that teaches you everything. So with the sports look, you can basically do two things. So on the way to the gym, back and forth, have a fitting hoodie and track pants. Okay, it should go together. You could go the more expensive route down. You can get stuff like Pro wear, which is the shit that I'm wearing. It's really, really cool stuff. You can see here in these pictures, those are my homies from Pro wear. It fits together. You just buy the whole suit, right? And that looks very, very sharp. If you're living somewhere where it's warmer, obviously the track pants will become track shorts, and it's gonna be a lot easier. So you can do that. You can also go on the cheaper route. There's Under Armour stuff, Puma, Nike, any of those things. Maybe the Adidas Russian squat suit. You don't need to necessarily have that, but again, like have something that fits together. Many guys, when they're at the gym, man, surrounded by hot girls, and they wear like a shitty shirt, some ghetto fucking pants that their grandpa used to wear, you know, that they found in the basement. Wear shit that fits together, that makes you look sharp, that makes you feel fucking sharp, okay? And then at the gym yourself, it's again like you can wear shorts and shirt that fit together, that are from the same brand, the same collection, whatever. Again, like any Under Armour shirts are really, really good, and Nike obviously has tons of those as well. I'm just looking at pictures here. I'm gonna show you them and edit them in. For example, this one here looks very, very sharp. This guy's also rocking the shorts. Looks totally awesome. It's gonna make you look cool, and it's really, really simple and not that too expensive. Obviously, shoes as well. If you're weightlifting, get weightlifting shoes, or at least somewhat sports shoes. Don't get running shoes. They're really bad for weightlifting. And again, make sure the shoes fit to the colors, okay? And yeah, that's really simple. Now let's get into my favorite look, which is the casual look. What I'm wearing right now is super duper casual, and I would not wear this to a date. Like it's literally, this is my like Jurassic Park shirt plus like some shitty shorts, you know? I would never wear that if I'm expecting a girl. I would never wear that, but what I do wear all the time is the casual look. And it's really, really amazing because it's super comfortable and it's gonna make you look sharp as fuck. So let me pull it up here. Excuse me, guys. Let me pull it up here real quick. So check it out, the first picture. I found it somewhere on Google. And what you see here is comfortable jeans, right? Bright sneakers or boots. Bright is super in fashion right now. It makes you look super epic. A single color shirt. Okay, single color, it could be blue, like whatever fits you. Usually, again, when you go and buy that, you can ask the clerk that works there if you're a cold or warm color type. Cold colors are white, black, blue, etc., green, like anything that's a harsher color, right? And warm colors are more like grayish colors that are not too harsh. I'm a cold color person, so black and white fits extremely. Black and white fits super well to anybody. But for example, like blue fits me very well. So those people will know that, okay? And yeah, important is that the shirt is not like I think it's called crew neck. It should be more like a loose neck. So you see that with that guy, what he's wearing here. So it's a little looser around his neck. And when you're starting to work out, your traps will come out and it's gonna look very, very sick. You gotta get the Bane traps. And the second picture here is as well, it looks really cool. You see the shirt is a little looser around the neck. It's gonna make it look really awesome. And optional, as you can see here, is you wear a long sleeve shirt that's open around it. So especially in fall or spring in Central Europe or Central America, it looks really cool. Well, it's a little too cold to wear just a shirt. Put that t-shirt above it with the long sleeve. It's gonna make it look super epic. And yeah, it's just really, really tight stuff. Let me just open the door real quick. Let's see who we got here. So, you see me wearing this stuff in my videos all the time actually, and it just looks very, very sharp. And we have Nikita here. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Many of you guys will have talked to this guy because he's onboarding you motherfuckers. Yeah. So welcome. So if you're watching this video, you probably have been speaking to Nikita. I'm gonna wrap up this video and then we can chat a little bit. So you see we're very casual here, we're all bros. We're in the fucking RSD Max mentoring program. So again, if you look at this picture here, the guy's wearing a loose shirt, not a full-on crew neck, a single colored, and he has a shirt above it that is getting up those sleeves. It's long sleeve. He's wearing jeans that also fit well, but they don't need to be super tight, that are comfortable, and he's wearing bright sneakers. He also is rocking the wristwatch, and this is also an example, basically exactly the same. Comfortable jeans, bright sneakers and or boots, loose fitting shirt, and above long sleeve shirt. Now the thing is here, he is wearing these like jeans with the holes in them. I'm not personally a big fan, and some girls don't like it because it kind of looks ghetto, but if you're a fan of him, feel free to get him, you know, and otherwise just get some with the with no holes in there. Yeah, that's basically what you're going to do now. So here's it's gonna be so epic. What you're gonna do now is, on top of all the other call to actions, you're gonna go out today or tomorrow. You only have this week to do all these things and to get this shit done. You're gonna go out, you're gonna get a haircut if you haven't yet. I think I mentioned it in the video above, the video before, and you're gonna get these 3 outfits, the full-on outfits. You don't need to spend a lot of money. If you wanna be cheap, but make sure it fits you and it looks somewhat sharp. And then obviously you're gonna go to the Facebook group, you're gonna post your little pictures on there, and you're gonna let us know how you're feeling, maybe even how much it cost, and we're gonna give you feedback if it fits well, if you gotta switch a little bit, like to take something larger, take something smaller, whatever the fuck it is. Post there, we're gonna give you feedback. The coaches know about style, I know about style, so do that, let us fucking know, and we'll talk about, oh yeah, we'll talk about gym, and NoFap, and cold showers, and meditation in the next video. Next video is gonna be very uncomfortable for you, but you're gonna dig it, alright? See you there, guys. GG. Alright, let's talk about the last thing here that gets you better game outside of game, boosting your masculinity, and those are amongst the 2 craziest, best, epic things. You probably heard me talking about this already, and there's a reason why I do that. Number 1, cold showers. Number 2, meditation. Have you ever taken a cold shower? Very unlikely, but if you've ever done it, how did you feel during it? Answer, probably very uncomfortable. How did you feel afterwards? Answer, probably holy fuck amazing, right? Now, here's the thing. Cold showers train something very specific, and that is called the prefrontal cortex. It's the area right behind your forehead, and that prefrontal cortex part of the brain is responsible for you being able to overcome fear. It's your willpower center. So, similar to the gym, when we say, you know, remember, you're pressing the weight away, you're training your prefrontal cortex, because your brain is going to say, it's uncomfortable, don't do it, you're sweating, you know, preserve energy. But your prefrontal cortex is going to say, fuck you, push that fucking weight away. The prefrontal cortex is also going to be responsible for overcoming approach anxiety. So, it's basically as simple as that. You see a hot girl, you can't approach. You don't know what to say, you're stuck, you think she has a boyfriend, you think you're not, she's out of your league, or whatever, right? The prefrontal cortex, if it's strong enough, will say fuck you and you'll go anyway. If it's weak, you'll never overcome approach anxiety. You'll give in to your fears and you don't approach, which leaves you pissed, mad at yourself, disappointed, sad, frustrated, etc., etc., etc. So, how can you train your prefrontal cortex? Obviously, apart from actually going out and approaching girls, it's also a big part of what you give your body. Remember, we talked about that. We talked, respect your body. The more better, high quality food you give your prefrontal cortex, your brain, ingesting in your body, the better it will be for you. Now, at the same time, meditation helps as well. We'll talk about this in a second, but one of the biggest things that helps you train the prefrontal cortex is cold showers. Because let's go through that. You're standing in front of the shower and you're turning the shower cold. What's your brain gonna say? no thank you. I literally extend my arm and do like this, turn it warm, and I'm good. So why would I do that? I'm stupid, right? But let's say you force yourself anyway, and you feel the cold air coming from the water stream, and every fucking part, every cell in your body is gonna scream, no, don't do it! But you gotta force yourself to do it. You're in the cold water, you start breathing, every cell in your body says, turn the water warm, get out of here! But you don't. For a second, for 5 seconds, for 10 seconds, you're in the water for 10 seconds, ice cold water, and you're like, and you feel you're breathing slower, you're getting used to it. It's still uncomfortable, don't get me wrong. 20 seconds. And you try to not resist just for a second. Similar to the Fight Club scene where he gets acid on his arm and he said, unless you fully, how do you say, you stop resisting, you surrender to it, I'm never gonna let go. And that's just exactly the same. Tell yourself you're gonna surrender. And now you're gonna turn the shower off. How are you gonna feel now? I always feel like this. What I usually do, and this is also something that you gotta do, there's no cold, warm bullshit. There's no like, I take a nice warm shower and then 10 seconds of cold. No! You're gonna go there, you're gonna turn the fucking shower cold, and you're gonna shower. You're gonna do everything that you would otherwise do. The shampoo on there, the shower gel, the shaving if you can. If you're gonna do that under the fucking shower now, cold. You're just never gonna touch the warm. There's no warm, and now let me warm up a little bit. No, it's just fucking cold. And usually what I feel is like I do like this. It saves a lot of time too because you don't want to stay on the shower for so long. I just wash myself, right? Everything good, okay? And then I'm like, okay, now the last 10 seconds. Why is this raining down cold on you? And as you turn it off, you're like, ah! That's how I feel every time I take a cold shower. I'm ending it with a scream. And I'm awake and I feel good. Right? No excuses either. I remember when I started taking cold showers, I pulled this girl from Hungary. We just fuck each other's brains. I'm like fucking, and it was like I'm sweaty, right? So she's like, can we take a shower together? I'm like, and this hot girl, one of the first girls I ever banged that was squatting, that had like a tight ass body, and I'm like, the hot girl wants to shower with me. It would be so hot. I'm like, I gotta tell you something. I take cold showers, so you go ahead and have a warm, nice shower, and then I'm gonna take my cold shower because again, no excuses. So I took the cold shower, felt really good. Even at night, you think you want to go to sleep, take a cold shower, you're gonna be really awake for 2 seconds, 2 minutes, and then you're gonna pass out and go to sleep so well, it's crazy. So cold showers, and then what you just did by successfully taking a cold shower, you trained your prefrontal cortex because you stepping under the cold shower, that's your prefrontal cortex shining, firing off neurons, getting stronger, right? Remember what you're doing. You're creating these roads, these neurological pathways in your brain, and you're strengthening your prefrontal cortex. And guess what? You're gonna see a hot girl in the bar, in the club, in the street, and you're gonna have the same excuses. Don't do it. I'm comfortable right now. I just have to extend my arm and turn it warm. I just have to turn around and not talk to her. But your prefrontal cortex is awake, It's there and it's like, dude, I wanna fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but I can fuck. So you're just gonna walk up to her, and then the nofap is gonna kick in. You look at her as she's like giving you a little bit of shit test, and you're like, bitch, you're so fucking hot, I'm not just gonna give up. I'm gonna fucking look at these legs, man. And you're just like, haha, you're funny, Dad. You're setting yourself up. You're gonna get a kick-ass first impression because you're wearing something cool that you feel cool in, you feel well, you feel in shape because you've been eating properly, because you've been at the fucking gym, because you got a haircut and you groomed your beard if you have one. You feel good, you act more confident, and because of that, you're getting a better reference experiences in, which in turn, you probably know that from one of my guys that got you on board the program, and in turn, you get in the circle again, right? You get better reference experiences, which feed again your confidence, etc., etc., etc. You're setting yourself up, and that's what we're doing in the first week here. How epic is that? And the second thing that we're doing on top of cold shower is meditation. Meditation is exactly the same thing. Meditation is you sitting down and activating your prefrontal cortex. Here's how you meditate. Very simple. Yo, you don't have to be Eckhart Tolle for the shit. You don't have to be a Buddhist. People always think it's like some woo. Meditation is one thing. It's a disassociation with thought. When was the last time you didn't think? When was the last time you clearly didn't think? Like, just right now. There was a second where I just didn't think. How cool is that? That's called being present, okay? And what meditation does is you're trying to get in the present state as much as possible. Now, the cool thing about meditation is it's very simple to do. All you do is you sit somewhere. You could be a chair, it could be you in the lotus position, but make sure that your spine is straight. Don't lean back like, I'm meditating on the couch. No, you gotta be, it's not like chilling and relaxing, it's focus. It's focus on your breath, focus on the environment, on the outside of what you hear, whatever the fuck it is. But it's the disassociation with thoughts. So what you're doing is, you're sitting somewhere upright. Ideally, you close your eyes. You can do it with open eyes. Some people do it with open eyes. If you do it with open eyes, don't stare at the TV or something. Stare at a wall. At something that bores the shit out of you. Okay? And again, your thoughts are going to be like, entertain me. Think of the last time you were really stupid. Think of the girl that rejected you. Think of what you got to eat later today. But your prefrontal cortex is being trained to say, breathe. That's why I say it's very easy to close your eyes, because now you can focus on breathing. Right? You want to turn the attention from outwards and brain to inwards and body. That's why one of the easiest things is focus on your breath, right? On your own breathing. So you close your eyes, you're sitting upright. And what you do is you breathe in through the nose. And you breathe in so slowly, usually around 8 seconds, that you can't hear you breathing. So don't be like, no, you want to breathe in so slowly that you can't even hear yourself breathing. And then you breathe out. You can breathe out through your mouth if it helps you, but again, 8 seconds in, 8 seconds out. Many times at the beginning, your heart rate is a little faster, so it's gonna be like 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out, but you'll feel your heart rate go down like crazy. And what you're doing is, you're putting your attention towards your body sensations, to your breath. And all of a sudden you'll feel how your arm rests on your lap. You'll feel how your feet touch the ground. And it's one of the most amazing things. And what's happening is going to be thoughts. Thoughts will come in. And many people are like, oh no, there's a thought, I'm meditating, get the thought away, get the thought away, and everything that you resist persists. So what you do is, with a thought, it's like a sailboat that you see, that you watch on the horizon. It's coming into your field of vision. Later on, I should eat kebab. And you just let it pass. You don't like, no, kebab, go, get away. No, you just like, let it pass. You let it go through you, basically. That's what you're doing with thoughts. And the crazy thing is, you're not going to be present for 10 minutes. Okay, the call to action here is just meditate every day for 10 minutes minimum. You can later on amp it up. I do 20 minutes these days. I have friends who do an hour, which is very extreme. I respect that if you don't have that much time, but 10 minutes, you have time. Do it ideally in the morning, so you quote unquote get over it. Do it at night as well, last thing before you go to sleep. If you have trouble falling asleep, meditate for 10 minutes. You're so present, you're gonna pass the fuck out. It's amazing. So 10 minutes. Now, like I said, you won't be present for 10 minutes. In these 10 minutes, you'll be present for 5 seconds. If you get 5 seconds of presence, holy shit, it's amazing. And you'll be like, all of a sudden, you know, you breathe in, you breathe out, thoughts come in, you let them pass, and then you're like, oh my god, I was present, that's so sick, I totally didn't think, oh shit, I'm thinking now, oh shit, I shouldn't think, oh, well, I gotta get back to the presence. That's how I was gonna feel, and that's fine. Never judge your meditation. This is so key. Never be like, this was a good session, I was really present. This was a bad session, I wasn't present. Never do that. Meditation is what it is. It's pure acceptance. Everything is fine. And again, like many times when I'm stressing out, when I'm annoyed at somebody, when stressed out about a program, about my team, about some mistake that happened, I force myself to meditate. I'm gonna write this angry email now, tell them to do something fucking wrong. But then I say, oh, let me meditate real quick. Meditate 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and I'm like, the email is going to be so much better that I'm going to send out. It's not going to be angry. It's going to be just so much more important. It's very, very crazy. So that is meditation, and it makes you, here's the benefits of meditation. It makes you sharper. It trains the prefrontal cortex as well. It helps you listen to the girl. It helps you maintain calm when she gives you a little bit of shit. It helps you maintain your cool when you're suffering from approach anxiety. Meditation is one of the most powerful things in the world, and that's why you will never spend a single day without meditation anymore, at least as long as you're in this program. Makes sense? New call to action. Write it down right now on your notepad on your phone. 7 days of meditation. I'm gonna give you one more video after this, then you're done with your content part in week 1. Tons of stuff you gotta do anyway. The next video I'm just gonna summarize what has to be in your call to actions so you can compare it, and I'll see you in the Facebook group with all the proof, all right? With all the keeping yourself and others accountable. See you there, bro.